and warmer across the south. Band of rain, though, still sitting across Northern Ireland, southern Scotland and northern England. Its exact position may change, though, between now and then. I'll keep you updated. Tomorrow, the sunshine, though, for the few.
All right, Nick, thank you. And that's it. Stay with us now. It's time to join the BBC's news teams where you are. Goodbye.
Yes, hello, good evening and welcome to BBC Look North. The headlines tonight. Schools out, the teachers' strike that gave 50,000 pupils a day off.
It's not just about pay, it's about the whole conditions, the stress levels.
They're not on a bad wage for what they do. They're all summer holidays off paid.
A rescue operation is launched as a couple's boat is stranded by the low tide on the River Ouse.
Yes, I'm on the banks of the Ouse as a rescue team stands by tonight.
And Lincoln is set to get its direct London rail link ahead of time.
Star striker Fraser Campbell tells BBC Look North what Hull City have to do to bounce back from defeat against Sheffield United.
And of course I'll be back with your 5-day forecast later in the programme.
Good evening. Now, tens of thousands of school children in East Yorkshire and Lincolnshire have missed school today because their teachers want a pay rise. A one-day strike was organised by the National Union of Teachers. The industrial action affected around 1 in 3 of our schools. 45 have been closed and 126 other schools were unable to open fully. The strike action meant that more than 50,000 pupils have had the day off. Our reporter Phil Connell has been following events.
What do we want? Fair pay! What do we want? Fair pay! What do we want?
Out of class and out on strike. At this rally in Hull this morning, teachers were making no apologies for the chaos that's been caused. Here, 45 schools have been affected, with 19 having to close their doors.
As an experienced teacher, I'm concerned about the next generation of teachers that are coming through and what sort of teachers are going to be able to attract on the sort of salaries that they're starting with.
It's not just about pay, it's about the whole conditions, the stress levels, everything about education that needs this support from everybody.
Well, this is the effect of today's strike: empty schools and empty playgrounds. But the timing of it really couldn't be worse. For thousands of pupils, important exams are approaching. And with unions refusing to rule out the possibility of further strikes, there are now growing fears that our schools could be facing a summer of discontent. And for these pupils from Wolfreton School in Hull, it's meant an unexpected day in the sunshine. But with GCSE exams just weeks away, how many support what their teachers are doing?
I think we should be at school today because we've got loads of mocks soon. Teachers don't get paid that much and they should do for what they do. They give people education.
Well, our GCSEs assumes that we shouldn't be missing any time off school, really.
For parents, meanwhile, the empty classrooms have brought significant childcare problems. Across the 3 Lincolnshire authorities, more than 60 schools have been affected.
I'm self-employed, so you just don't really want to take time off work if you're self-employed.
If I was getting paid the amount they was, then I certainly wouldn't be striking, when kids' educations are at stake.
But according to this Hull teacher, striking is the only option. After 5 years in the profession, Christina Stathatos is still struggling to pay her bills.
I get in a taxi, for example, and, oh, have you been at work, love? Yes, I've been at work. What are you? Oh, I'm a teacher. Oh, I am sorry, love. Oh, I wouldn't do that for anything. All these kind of reactions. People just won't do the job.
The teachers' demands for a 4% rise have so far been ignored by the government, so watch this space. More empty classrooms could be on the way. Phil Connell, BBC Look North.
Well, since we first talked about this last night on the programme, lots of emails and texts.